A very good evening from the Shadow Display Team. We are in Toulouse, home of the Airbus, and I've had trouble with the Phoenix for a little while now. But I think I fixed it. We've got with me Invoice, members of the Shadow Display Team. Let's talk to them all in order here. We've got Energizer, who's on the drone. Hello, Energizer.
Hello, and just in time, I just got back in the sim.
Yeah, I just seen that. So this is
I haven't had time to change the time yet.
This is my feed we're seeing here because Energizer had some technical problems. Actually, I had my own technical problems. I'm still suffering a little bit with them. For some reason, I'm getting dropped frames. I hope it doesn't turn into the problem that we had a few weeks back.
Yeah, we don't want having them.
No. But I'm in this Phoenix. I did have a lot of problems with it a few weeks back. I've reinstalled it. I've brought Navigraph up to date with it, and learned a few things. I think it's fine. I think it's back again. It was since the update, so I'm going to give it a go.
Or at least the reinstall seemed to maybe work for you. Maybe it seems okay.
Yeah, I think so. And also the Navigraph was a bit outdated, whether it was that, and also there were some errors in there which actually I shouldn't have panicked over. So I think it's sort of fine.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Now what I planned to do was to do this in 1.4.6, and I had the most amazing tutorials from FD. And he's going to be disappointed that after that amazing tutorial where I could do anything, it was just wonderful. I love the airplane, by the way. As soon as FD wasn't there, right, I'm going to fly from A to B. I couldn't get off the ground. How do I do this?
The buttons too.
I was alright with the aeroplane, and I could do VOR to VOR, but he taught me the new FMC, which is really rather lovely. But it wasn't when I was on my own. Okay, let's see who else we've got here. We've got with us Tom from the 3319, the Shadow Display Team. Hello, Tom.
Good evening.
Good evening. You've also got with you your number 2 with the 339s. We've also got Shady, who said number 3. Hello, Shady.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. And we have got Batfink, who is number 6. Hello, Batfink.
Hello.
Hello. And we rather hope to be looking once we get up into cruise. Hopefully, you guys can entertain us whilst we're waiting for top of descent. Fingers crossed. We've also got with us Danis. Hello, Danis.
Hello.
Danis, who has put the wonderful stuff together for the map. Type exclamation mark map. And anybody who's running the transmitter pointing at the Shadow Display Team server, all of which Danis has created for us. You can follow us on stream. There's been a lot of improvements, I think, over the last couple of weeks, Danis.
Yeah, and some new bugs.
Did you say new bugs?
Yeah. Just noticed.
That's what software development is.
Yeah. Nothing major, though.
Good. And hello, Airborne Rookie.
Good evening, Steve.
Thank you for joining us. What are you flying?
I'm in the fly-by-wire, A320.
Lovely. Let's see who we've got with us in chat.
I'm not sure if you're my feed, Steve, but so I do have custom scenery for this place. I think I found an issue.
Okay, let's go across to Energizer's feed.
It's a funny issue. So somebody need to get the lawnmower out and the wood chopping.
What's the bush doing there?
You mean multiple bushes?
Yes.
It's very important.
Oh yes, they're everywhere. Oh dear.
I think it's only at this place because this is the pickup assembly when Airliner should come pick up their brand new plane.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
That's where you can see an unpainted Airbus here.
Oh, wonderful. Right, where was I? Hello, Richard Hollander. Good evening. And Tom, thank you very much for the Tier 1 subscription. Much obliged. And we've also got with us Goblin Zeus. Good evening. And Surly Dev, hello there to you. Oh, I wonder if I could join this flight. I've got nothing to lose. Oh. And I was going to say welcome.
Where's the nearest door?
Very good. Dr. No Thumb, good evening. I wonder what Dr. No Thumb's going to fly. Last time we did an airliner flight, he flew on my wing all the way there in a Hawk.
A Hawk, I believe.
Yeah, hand flying the entire time. Amazing. Are the display team flying jetliners with livery that has numbers on the tails?
That's
No,
no idea.
but we have done a Diamond 9 in jumbo jets for somebody's birthday. That was a while ago. It was quite funny. Took up an enormous amount of space. HCBR, good evening, H.
The leader said jumbo jet formation.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, in fact, leader of the shadow display team, but he was leading us on that day in the Diamond 9 747s. And it was so funny watching the split when we did a break. It was like in slow motion. It was really funny. And yeah, okay, so hopefully I've been talking. Anyone who's in an airliner has had a chance to get everything aligned. And so who have we got in airliners there? We've got Druid Zeus.
Druid Zeus in a 737.
Lovely.
I think to my right we had Airborne Gases Maximus and someone else, I think. Can't see now.
It's a big airport, isn't it?
It is, and Dr. Notam is currently in a F-22.
Oh, okay.
Bit faster than a Hawk.
Should be able to keep up with an A320.
I would hope so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so so hopefully everybody is. Oh, look, there's the Airbus. Is that the integration?
Manufacturing plant, yeah.
Yeah.
Painting and manufacturing, I think. There's some belugas. We need the plushy beluga.
Oh, there's a huge aeroplane. Look, looks as if it's got little tiny wings. Amazing.
Yeah, it's a very good. It's been a while. It was an early airport I bought because I fly a lot of Airbus, but it's not been updated in a long while. So I think that's why you see some issues with the trees and the bushes here.
Okay.
That could also be Rex. I'm not entirely sure.
All right. Oh yes, might be Rex, might be.
But if someone flies on VATSIM, I probably would avoid this airport because, as you can see, there's a lot of static.
Full of statics that you can't get rid of.
Yeah. You can probably force remove them from the folder, but that can be problematic.
Yeah.
It's a very good airport otherwise. It's huge.
Right. So, if you're all aligned and you've got your flight plan in, we got some data there if people want to go from VOR to VOR. My cruise will be at 34,000. I can see Tarnish has just come in an A333. So give you a little bit of time to get going there, Tarnish. What else was I going to say? That airport's great, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's properly large. We've got some proper planes.
Oh yes, that looks like a museum.
Yeah, it actually might be.
Without variety.
Toulouse is a very, as far as I know, aviation heavy area.
Well,
I'm sure Gurmisus can correct me if I'm wrong.
maybe this is. Could Airbus have had an involvement in these airplanes? And there's a bit of a Airbus museum thing there.
They look a bit like a cardboard planes.
Yeah,
But they look cool. Even low that.
they look like very stubby MiG-21s, don't they?
Yeah, as I said, this looks a bit MiG-21.
Doesn't look long enough. Anyway,
There's a caravel. Yeah, it must be a museum here. It's cool to see that they at least put in appropriate models here.
yeah.
I understand that it's not the most high resolution model because that would slow down the scenery a lot, but that's pretty cool.
Right. So I'm going to try and find the. Where am I?
In Toulouse.
Hopefully.
Anyone know where the runway is?
I think it was just to your right when you were on the. Yeah, to your right.
Okay.
Pretty much straight to the right.
Ah, is it where Dr. Notham is?
Yeah, he's on the. Well, he's on the grass, but. For me, he's on the grass. But yeah, he is on the intersection. So it's Ebola in an airliner. Sadly, I can't see the name tag for what airline type it is. This is Maximus in the Dreamliner, I believe.
Wow,
786.
really?
It's probably feeling a bit uncomfortable with all these Airbuses around.
At the weekend, we visited Mercedes World, and as you can imagine, it's full of Formula One cars. There is
Oh yeah.
history and Formula One everywhere, and there's somebody walking around with a Red Bull T-shirt on.
Well, that's brave.
Yeah, bit like a Dreamliner at
It's-
Toulouse.
Good. Yeah, I was gonna good thing you didn't have H with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bit like I'm not sure what a good comparison would be. It's going to a Ferrari meetup club, and you go in there with a Lamborghini T-shirt. It's a bit like
Royal Line Robin.
yeah.
Tarnish,
Seems
good
I-
evening.
Seemed to have lost Airborne from voice. I'm not sure if it's in the sim still. Yeah, I can't see him on the ground either.
So, lining up behind me, we've got Druid Zeus and Tarnish.
Oh, Steve, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't go for this runway that I'm looking at currently.
Yes, that would be a shadow thing to do. Right, so I can see Sabola. Good evening, but I can't see what Sabola is flying today.
Yeah, I was saying this earlier. I can't see. The model matches at 320 Phoenix for me, so I'm assuming that.
Oh, so it's an airliner then. Gaseous
Yeah.
Maximus that's the Dreamliner. Quite looking
Strange I
forward to
can't
the
see the
route.
330 because I should have a model matching for that.
Okay. Just good. Departure is 1019. QNH.
Yeah, I'd say live weather is very good.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Guys.
Gorgeous. But it's the south of France and it's spring, so should we be surprised?
That's true. That's true.
Okay, QNH is fine. Press the type config button. I'm good to go.
What server on? We are on Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Server. Oh, info doesn't seem to work.
Oh, really?
It's probably that time you have to.
Oh, no, I don't believe this. I'm really fed up with Flow. Flow.
I should look into it. There must be a way to make it remember. Because I don't hear any other streamer complain about it or find it as much of a bother as we do.
What?
I wonder if they found a workaround.
Twitch? It's disconnected. Oh. Well, Gaseous Maximus is still getting set up, so I will just try and fix this.
Just got some breaking news for you.
Yeah?
I've just completed Danis's cranes 3 times in a row.
Wow! The whole row!
Nice.
Brilliant! Okay, we need to show that on stream at some point. Okay, Flow is reconnected. So if someone wants to try !info again, hopefully that should be fine. Brilliant. Thanks, Tom. Now should we try and take off? It'll be fine.
Attempt at least. That's a
Oh,
Good.
Gaseous
Turn it on.
Maximus is already in the air. Okay, half power.
got plenty of runway to use, so
And rolling.
it should be good.
Nope. Now we're rolling.
I was going to say you meant to be. You were starting on my when you said that. Looked funny. Grooversaurus in the 747. Bondin, hello.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ah,
it's Shorty there.
Grovosaurus is Surly Dev. Welcome.
Let's see, earlier Airborne Rookie said they had a computer crash. Can't seem to start it. Oh, that doesn't sound good. We hopefully get that sorted. computer problems are not fun.
No.
That F-22 must be... Well, I know it's a massive plane in real life, but it even looks fairly big next to an airliner.
Really?
Yeah, it's obviously smaller, but it's still...
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
big.
Oh, that didn't need much runway, did it?
Nope. Off the runway. And into a barrel.
At flex thrust, I needed almost the entire runway.
It looks like a long runway, but I guess it's not massively long. It's yeah, to trust vectoring on on a 320, that would be a sight.
Yes. And Robbie, good evening.
Let me see if I can jump to you or anyone else. Ah, yes. Yeah, it's very nice weather here, I have to say. A few clouds. I didn't check the temperature, but I assume it's pretty high.
The temperature on the ground 27.
Oh, it's summer.
Wow.
To us, that would be a hot summer's day. Over here.
Yeah, that's evening time, and yeah, south of France.
Certainly better than our very stormy winds that we've had this weekend.
Oh right, yeah, we've had it's been quite windy for us, but quite mild, so that's been nice.
Rain and windy, so certain part, so the park near the big sea that we have is has almost got flooded a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages, together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Robbie wants to know if those instructions were for the pilots or the passengers.
Both.
Good evening, Lime Mike.
Some of the
altitude
sound
340, 34,000.
so some of the sound packs for the cabin announcement that you can download is really funny.
Oh, really?
I think some. I'm not sure if it's on France and TV. I saw a video. Somebody made not an advert, but like a someone talking through a McDonald's menu as a cabin announcement.
Really?
I'm not sure it's like when an ad. Yeah, it's really funny. And I can indeed see Lee McKilmike in a cheesecake yet, of course.
Phantom is just good evening. Phantom says, unless Acord ate all the food in advance. That is, yes. Don't let Acord anywhere near the galley.
He's gonna see. He's gonna see this flying cheesecake, and he's gonna come running for it.
Yes.
I'm kind of wondering if we're gonna see anyone flying the Tomcat today, because they supposedly added, the thing that H does at the end of his display, the fuel and burn.
Oh, really?
Rocket ship mode. Yeah, supposedly they added that. I'm curious to see if that's multiplayer. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I suspect it probably is single player only, but
Can't even see all the flight controls in multiplayer, can you? So
yeah,
I doubt it.
I'm at least hoping it's not one of those things where when one person does it, then every other Tomcat does
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah. If yours does it, then everybody's does it.
Yeah.
And Surly Dev is in the air. What sort of time have you got, Energizer?
I can quickly check. I have 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, in the morning. Okay.
Yes.
Was that
It looked a bit
was that
better on the
UTC or
ground.
local?
UTC, I think. No, local.
Okay.
UTC is 6:31. I can make it midday.
That's
if you
fine.
like.
That's fine. Surly Dev, be right back. Need to take care of some laundry. Living the dream.
Hopefully you put the autopilot on.
So I've got 100 miles left to climb.
What altitude are you currently at?
Current altitude 15,000.
And we were going up
for
to
34. 34.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't take long for takeoff into cruise. I think about 20 to half an hour, I think. Well, that's weird for me. Your engines doesn't seem to be moving. I hope they are, but they seem to be very static.
Oh. Let me check my instruments. No, it says they're moving.
Okay. I'm assuming it's just because I'm not in a Phoenix.
And they're noisy too.
Oh yeah. I really do like the IE engines. I think I like them a bit more than the CFM.
Me too. They're the ones I'm flying to. Airborne Rocket
Yeah.
computer is restarting, so hopefully back with you. Oh, fingers crossed, Airborne.
I'm glad the computer works at least.
He's been running on DCS flawlessly all week, and then
Yeah.
it comes into
It's Microsoft.
Microsoft bang. Yeah, great.
Yeah. I've had over the weekend I've had multiple C3s in Microsoft. Can't remember what I was flying, but nothing overly heavy.
Oh yeah.
So I can't wait for the new updates to come.
Yes. What name tags can you see there?
On your right wing, I had to think for a second. It's Dr. No Tom.
Yeah.
I can see Limo Killer Mike, Tarnish, Cassis Maximus, Cruisaurus, which is Sir Dev, Jude Zeus, and anyone else in front of us?
Nice.
And we should have Airborne Rookie in a moment.
So we're in the south of France, heading east, and we're going to go over the mountains, past Italy, and then we're going to hang a right, and land at Dubrovnik.
Dubrovnik?
That
Is that how you pronounce it? I think.
Dubrovnik, maybe.
That's how I've heard. It's
King's Landing, isn't it? Is that where they
Yeah.
shot King's Landing? In Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah.
Very excited about this route. A little while ago, a few weeks ago, FD put this route together for us. Joshers, be sure to jettison the laps before you leave France.
I was going to say about Game of Thrones, the other famous place they filmed that was obviously in the island next to Malta, the coastal island. I actually went there, the filming location in 2017, I think.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as we got back home, the famous cliff that's always in the show to be taken photos of had just collapsed due to bad weather.
Oh no.
So we were probably among the few last people that could see it in person before it sadly collapsed.
An island next to Malta.
Yeah, I think it's north. It's called Gozo,
Oh.
and the famous cliff is called Azure Window. Azure Window.
What cliff's that then? What was it supposed to be?
It sticks out a little bit towards the sea, and then there's a gap towards the sea, and then there's a gap that you can go through. It literally looks like a window in a rock in the mountain.
So what's that supposed to be in the story then? I'm trying to replace.
I'm not sure. I'm admittedly not a huge Game of Thrones person. I know I've seen the scene where it's in. I think it's one of the people or people's factions have their camp, I believe. So it kind of overlooks. You can see it in the background for most of the scenes.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think it kind of overlooks that scenery.
Ooh.
Very beautiful, and the water is extremely blue, very kind of deep blue, spectacular.
Goblin Zeus says, certainly above the Cantal, south of Massif, Central Mountains and volcanoes. Not quite sure what that was referring to. Wrote it a little while ago, and we've changed the conversation 3 times since then.
No, I think that might be the we said we were going to watch mountains.
Oh, okay. $24,000 for 34.
I think those engines also have better climb performance than the CFMs. They seem to be beginning up the cruise a lot quicker.
Goblin Zeus says they are dead volcanoes.
Didn't know that.
Put that in there. What was that notification?
That was H having a bit of fun.
Oh, not upside down again.
Stream chat. Gift a subscription. Send
You could
a
probably do a
message.
barrel roll. It might.
Infinity.
It might end very badly.
What? Wait.
Infinity. Chat.
What's it doing? Did anyone else hear that voice?
Yep.
How do you stream use it?
Who was that lady? What was she saying? Did I push a button? Yeah, Goblin Zeus heard it as well.
Was it from the cabin?
No, I thought it was to start with, and then it started talking about streams. And oh dear. Anyway, if it matters, she'll say it again, right? Yeah, I can't go inverted in this. But if somebody else,
not very well.
like Dr. No Thumb, or yeah, would like to go inverted for us on our behalf, that would be
Or
brilliant.
maybe leave a killer mic in the Tomcat. I can see.
Oh yeah.
I could do.
Tarnish says, Steve, are you going to have a tornado display sometime soon?
Is the
Wow.
tornado coming to DCS as well?
We need to ask H, don't we? H, are you still listening? Is there a
Probably not
tornado?
this year.
Is there a tornado destined for DCS anytime soon?
I thought it was.
Oh,
Oh, there
H says yes.
I'm assuming from Eagle Dynamics themselves. That would be cool.
So that would be very exciting. Very imminently, we are expecting the F4 Phantom in DCS. And
Oh, yeah.
so many of the
Any week
boys
now.
are so excited about that. Almost
I pre-ordered
certainly,
it
there's
last
going to
week.
be some kind of performance, including Phantoms. It's a brave thing to say without even flying it, but
I
but
pre-ordered
enthusiasm goes a long way, doesn't it? You know, if you need it to
Oh, yeah.
happen, it'll.
and Tornado looks. I think it looks really cool. I like it. I pre-ordered the Phantom the other week, and I should probably start reading the manual because it's going to take a while to learn.
Oh, good. Yeah, then you can teach us.
don't get your hopes up.
Tarnish says IFE will be out soon.
In the Fox Echo, yeah.
Ah, right.
Before Microsoft, not for DCS.
Yeah. So, are they bringing it
And
out?
also,
Are they the ones that are bringing
also
it out for DCS as well, like they did with the 339?
Oh, not sure.
Oh, look, Dr. No Thumb's doing inverted for us. Thank you, Dr. No Thumb. Appreciate it.
Bit disciplined to do it in. I know also Just Right is working on a Tornado for Microsoft.
Oh, really?
So, and to be fair, both Just Right and Indie Fox Echo has done some really good things lately, so
Yeah.
that could be a really good competition.
Yeah, I have to say, I quite like what Just Flight are doing.
Yeah, I don't think I've been disappointed with them yet.
You think you have, or you think you haven't?
No, I haven't. I have the Pipers, the Hawk, and the 146, and all very lovely planes.
Yeah, the 146 I'm very new to, but I can see why so many people like it. Really
yeah.
wonderful.
Gonna get even better soon with the Avro.
With the what?
The Avro Archer. It's hopefully going to be just as good as the 146.
Oh, okay.
The Airborne is back, and we're joining in. Welcome back, Airborne, I think.
Thank you very much. I have been watching the stream on my phone while I've been trying to fix it, so
Oh, okay. Or we can leave kill mic upside down very fast.
yeah, it's I was listening to the bit you were saying about Gozo Energizer. That's where they actually filmed the live-action movie of Popeye with Robin Williams many years ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, right. The island, or specifically the Azure window? Where
Actually, the island, Gozo, the island,
Okay.
is where it was all
Yeah.
filmed.
It's a lovely island. Or Malta in general, I can absolutely recommend it. Area Storm, says H, doing the DCS one. Area Storm, I think. Are those the one that did the F5 in DCS?
I don't know who did the F5. Quite like it.
Or did they do the L39? I can't remember.
I've just looked up Gozo, and it says it was the wedding venue for Khal Drogo and Daenerys Targaryen in season
okay.
1.
Yeah, I know it was a significant happening in the show.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
iconic
I'm
scene
sure
took
you
place
can see
in
it.
Gozo, Malta's sister island, with the azure window serving as a breathtaking backdrop.
I'm sure they have a picture of it as well. It was a very spectacular set of scenery.
Well, actually, quite a lot of Malta was used by the look of it. St. Dominic's Convent served as the Red Keep Garden in season 1. In this scene, Ned Stark confronts Cersei Lannister. Well, that's never a good idea. About the true parentage of her children.
I think it ended as expected as well.
Yeah. Ooh. Revealing that they are fathered by her twin brother Jaime.
But I don't think I've actually seen past season 2 of Game of Thrones.
And Cersei said, apparently, when you play the Game of Thrones, you win or die. There is no middle ground. Yeah. Ned Stark didn't get past season 1, did he? Bless him.
Yeah. Seems a bit trend with Sean Bean's character she plays. I think Limo Kilimaki Dr. Nota must have found the alleyway because they're very low and fast.
So HCBR, I might have missed out on this, says the Avia Storm is doing the DCS one. I guess that's the
Yeah, I mentioned that, yeah.
tornado. Yeah.
Maybe, I was trying to think what they made in the past because the name rings a bell. Thought it was the F5, but it might be
Right.
maybe it might be something else.
So I am at cruise, and I have the best part of 600 miles to go at cruise. And I'm doing 0.798. Almost Mach 0.8.
If you're trying to find the time for top of descent, you can see it on the computer.
Where?
If you press perf,
Yeah.
that should be putting you to the cruise page. That should have
Yeah.
top of descent.
And I've got UTC. So I've got
Yeah.
managed UTC.
And bear in mind that's in sim time, so if you change your time in sim, that would be different.
Okay, so UTC is 0801. Has it got the current time anyway?
On the next to the ND, to the right of the ND, I think there is a clock.
Oh yeah. 0649.
So a little 2 hours.
Okay, yeah.
And then probably descent would take a total of 20-ish minutes, I think.
Uh-oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, Airborne subscribed with Tier 1. They subscribed for 6 months. Thank you so much, Airborne. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
Let's see if I can jump to Dr. Notan. This could be... I found Lima Kilomac at least.
In fact, I can see, is it Lima Killer Mike in the 14A?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, careful
Good
you
looking
don't
at
get a compressor stall on that.
Yeah. He's very brave for flying that upside down because it doesn't like it.
Oh, I don't know if that's a multiplayer sync problem, but it looks like your air brake's out. Just go around a little bit more.
It's in now.
Oh,
It's in
yeah,
now.
fine.
Yeah, it might have
Yeah.
been...
Sync problem.
It might have been a LOD issue. Now, I'm not sure if Lima Kilomac knows how to do it, but if you do fuel and burn dump, so fuel dump and then full afterburner, there should be a rocket mode. I'm assuming that's not multiplayer though. I can't remember where the fuel dump switch is in the Tomcat actually.
H will tell you.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Nota. That F-22 doesn't obey physics.
Oh, what?
At 35,000 feet in I don't know how fast.
Who made
It's
that?
full Cobra. I took the note on.
Full Cobra.
Oh, Lima Kilomac does it as well. Careful about the flat spin.
Oh, now we're coming up to the mountains. Look at those.
You can see them in the distance, yeah. Looks to be a bit of snow on them as well.
Yeah.
Never actually been this far south in either France or this region in general.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think the southest I've been is technically Malta then, but in terms of Europe, I think it will be Normandy in D-Day, in France. I went there in 2015, I think. That's the southest I've been there.
Hmm. Oh, let's cut back to my stream for a moment just to check the cockpit.
Like that your biscuits and cheesecakes are still in the galley. No one took it.
Yeah, all the biscuits and cheesecakes have been hidden. Yeah, this is at 320 scale. Long way to go. And
You can see that. I'm sure you know the on the ND there it says ETP. I'm sure you know what that means on the waypoint display.
ETP? No, what does that mean?
That means that you're halfway It is essentially, I can't remember the exact, I think it's equal time point or something. It means that before that you can turn around to your origin and still be able to land with fuel.
So in my day they called that the point of no return, but it used to worry the passengers.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Some people are just so fickle, aren't they?
Oh, that's They get worried at anything. Yeah.
It essentially means halfway of the route, I would pretty much say.
Lovely. Okay, 6.3 tons on board. And
Yeah, don't do like me that when I flew with you on Friday, I think it was, when I ran out of fuel.
Oh yeah, I do look at this. So when we were at Dubrovnik. Anyway, when we get there,
Dubrovnik.
say it again.
Dubrovnik.
Dubrovnik. Thank you. We should have 3 tons, which is plenty. I did that wrong once, and it was quite an exciting descent. Trying to, should I divert? What should I do?
I'm not actually sure if the fuel estimate fuel on board, if that calculates, your fuel burn in descent. I would assume maybe or maybe not.
You are in idle then, aren't you? So.
Yeah. Or unless you're in constraint, yeah.
Yeah. All the engines look fine, and yeah, we're good. So when we get a little bit nearer, we'll start worrying about the about the RNAV. I looked into here.
Trust me, Steve. When you do it, you're gonna see it. Oh, this is a piece of cake.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right.
Doing an ILS in the 146 is more difficult.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that either, really, to be fair. Okay, start. When we come into to here, it turns out that on runway 29 there is no ILS. It has to be RNAV, and I've never done that. So we might get a bit of drama when we get there, but Energizer promises me it's no drama.
It is very easy.
It will be okay.
One thing I will say before I myself forget it is that, with an ILS you usually set the altitude to the altitude you want to be at when you intercept the glide path.
Yes.
With an RNAV you want to set the altitude to your minimums. Because otherwise it's gonna level out.
Oh, so 200 feet.
Well, that would be in radio. So I think the minimum was 1600.
Okay, let me look at that.
Barometric.
So we come into here. So I'm a C class, aren't I?
Yeah. 9.
So I got 920 in bold.
Yeah, which is barometric.
Decision altitude, that's barometric.
Yeah.
And in brackets it's 435, which is decision height.
Radio altitude.
So
you would put the altitude knob to say 900.
Yeah.
Or even 1,000, and then after that you have to do manual because it can't do an auto land.
Oh, so I take over at 900, so 400 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just going to level out and keep flying straight.
We'll have to watch
but the actual descent and everything, it will do it by itself.
But you said it would be no drama. Okay, it'll be fine.
It's going to be no drama.
So surely, Surly Dev says, me neither, Steve. I'll be landing by VFR as always. Yeah, I might be right behind you.
The only reason why I even have no hesitation to suggest RNAV in the Phoenix is because in an Airbus it works a lot easier. Well, it's not much easier than a 737. They work pretty similar.
Okay.
But they're less difficult than people might seem, I think.
Right. Let's go back to Energizer's stream.
Otherwise, there's always a VOR approach you can do.
Yeah. Either that or just going against the flow and landing on the ILS in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I was tempted.
To be fair, I think it might be very nice weather, so you might even be able to do a manual landing as well.
Yeah, I need to practice.
One thing I will say for anyone that's flying the fly-by-wire, I know Airborne was thinking about it earlier. That can't do an RNAV approach currently, so either you fly the ILS or the VOR approach.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'll have to catch up with you in something a bit different to the fly-by-wire, and I'm not even sure whether that caused the crash, to be fair, but I don't know.
Oh.
Ooh.
I've never had it do anything like that before, but
Yeah, it's a trouble. You can never tell, can you?
It's also the sim, so you can never tell. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like Steve said, at DCS all week, and this morning, well, today as well. I've been in DCS. It's been absolutely rock solid.
Mm.
I bet that's the trouble. I bet Microsoft's getting sniffy about you spending time on DCS.
Yeah, it's the fun budget, isn't it?
Yeah, you've spent your fun budget.
Either that or because we had some minor technical issues when just after the DCS update came out. I think we were saying it's Microsoft wanting us to get back to Microsoft.
Yes, yes, we did. Yeah, well, we still have that. So there has been a couple of updates, a DCS update and a hotfix. And we were desperately hoping that they might have fixed the flight model problem on the F-18. It turns out for combat, the F-18 is absolutely brilliant. We were on it last night when we were doing combat in the 18s, and it was marvelous.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was sad to miss that out. Yeah,
it's really, really good. But not for formation flying. So that's why the boys are flying 339s or F-14s, getting new skills on new airflames. Or which one?
I was going to say, and soon there's probably going to be some F4 flying.
Oh, absolutely certain F4, yes.
Yeah.
No doubt about that, yes.
But I think maybe at least the good news is that for the 18-day, or at least investigating it seems.
Yeah.
Should we have with it?
Yeah. It's it's a great sim, DCS.
Oh yeah.
For many things. And they used to have a release version and an open beta version. About a month ago, they got rid of the open beta, and they've only got the one now.
Well, not only that, they used to I think they used to publish updates every 4 weeks, I think.
Right.
And now they do it every 6 weeks instead.
Yeah. So they got some changes in the workflow there, and they've also introduced some problems with the Huey, which is a wonderful helicopter in DCS.
Yeah.
Brilliant feel to it. There's two things that you can have great fun flying the Huey. One is helicopter yak ball, which the Shadows invented it's like a football game in helicopters. That is brilliant fun. But of course, when you're doing that, you've got to have your helicopter needs to be immortal, otherwise every collision is going to explode. But they seem to have broken that immortality for Hueys, which is slightly irritating.
We can't have fun. The Shadows are having fun.
So, yeah. So then we started seeing if we can find another competitive game, basically with strop lifting. When you lift weights on the end of a strop from a Huey, it is really, really challenging. This thing swings all over the place and drags you all over the sky. It is brilliantly done. And they broke that in the update on Wednesday. So now we could do it in single player, but what's the point? It's multiplayer we want to be doing.
Oh, that's just fun, yeah.
So they seem to be monitoring what we want, what we enjoy most, and then break it.
Can we at least have Death Race intact?
Death Race is fine as far as we know. Yes.
And the other ones, it's been a while since we used it, but the frogs and squirrels, I hope that's intact as well.
Should be able to do frogs and squirrels, yeah. So look at that view.
I was gonna say the mountains look really good there. The auto,
Yeah.
the planes next to you also helps, of course.
So I'm just looking. I'm looking at Dennis's map, which shows where we are, and we're just over Torino. So I guess we're now in Italy.
Yeah, Torino is in Italy. That's for
Wow.
sure.
I can assume with the mountains we went over, and then now we're seeing city again.
Boss man, lovely to see you here. Oh, upside down for 2 minutes. Urgh.
Well, Dr. Notam is doing it.
So
and Dean
I
McKinney
was
is
going to
about do it.
say, if the fighters would be kind enough to do upside down for 2 minutes on our behalf, that would be brilliant. Thank you.
Dean McKinney did a barrel. I think that's that's all the A version can handle.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the A can do much, can it?
Not for long, I think.
What's your nearest airport at the moment, Steve?
Well, it says LIMT, which stacks up with being Italy.
Very good.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the airports en route, and I've got LIMN and LIMC ahead of me. So whichever one of those is best for you. Mike November or Mike Charlie.
Okay. I can't actually see anybody on the map flying. That's a weird thing as well.
Oh, really?
Are you on the right server?
Well, it was earlier.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
would it have
Southeast.
changed?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, right server.
Lots more mountains to come. So let me see if I can add you. Oh, sorry for anyone who has fallen in flying in formation.
No, if it was Dr. Notam, I think they were busy flying upside down and ignoring physics.
Anybody friends with Airborne? They can invite him to a group.
Might be, possibly. I can check if you take the feed. Did you add him, Steve, or should I check if I...
Oh, no, I haven't. I was busy trying to fix someone else. So I'll take your feed then.
Yeah, let me check.
So I can
I
see,
do indeed.
I can see Druid Zeus. Sobola,
Hopefully that works.
Tarnish. I can also see Dideric RSA
Diedrich.
in an
In a
Diedrich in an A320 at 34,000. So if you're flying along with us, welcome. It's possible that It's somebody else who's enjoying this lovely part of the world. It's nothing to do with us.
It's probably a popular route, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's someone in a 172. I don't think they're with us, because I think that would be.
Yeah.
I think a 172 will struggle.
Yeah, that's not going to keep up.
I sent an invite to Airborne, and hopefully that should fix it.
Okay, thank you. So.
The only problem is you're soon gonna get kicked off the group, and when I.
Oh,
switch sim.
yeah. It might suddenly go to lifetime, which would be midnight.
But hopefully, well, that shouldn't be. No, yeah, it's gonna be dark. But hopefully, they will fix the servers. Since we're in North Italy, are we? I'm assuming we're northeast part of Italy.
Yeah, I think
would
so.
assume.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know my Italy very well, and I hope FT is not listening. But isn't one of the racetracks in
Oh, yes, it
northeast
is.
Italy?
Is this Monza?
I thought it was a bit more south. I was thinking of Imola,
Oh,
but maybe that's more south.
yeah, maybe.
Because the football stadium down there at least.
So I've just had message from the Shadow Display team from DCS World. About 5 minutes or so, we should be getting our first aerobatic formation display. That will be from the 339s.
Okay, I should probably start changing soon. Then.
So yeah. If I take the feed.
Okay, yeah. I saw that Airborne was flying again, and hopefully we can see name tags again.
Right. So, and then after the 339s, we'll pop back into the cockpit, check everything's well,
After
the
14s,
way
you
we
mean?
want it to be. And then we'll have a show from the F-14s. And that should take us time just to start preparing for topic descent. Certainly,
So
Dev.
we're doing the
So,
we're doing the 14s at a later point.
slightly later, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we'll be back in the cockpit for long, but so 339s. I'll just cut back to my feed, check everything's happy, and have a look, check everybody's good to go, and then once the 14s are ready.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna stay in DCS for the.
Oh
whole thing,
yes, I would stay.
Yeah.
And then we'll be ready for topic descent. Surly Dev is saying, I seem to be a little off track. What airport are we going to? Well, we're going to Dubrovnik, LDDU, but we're going along the top rather than just cross lots of water. We've been over the mountains, and it won't be long before we hang a right. Yeah, about 60 miles. We'll start coming south down the Adriatic. I think it's the Adriatic, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see where we started. LFBO, that's Toulouse, across the mountains. Northern part of Italy now. And then we'll follow it down past Split and into Dubrovnik. Or King's Landing, if you used to watch Game of Thrones. So I've got Airborne Rookie and a Hawk. Hopefully that's kinder to you. Cassius
Yeah, I
Maximus.
don't know for how long it's bouncing around all over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You might settle in a sec. I'm sort of trying to catch up with you. So.
Certainly did. And if you didn't,
I might be
shame.
doing the things it doesn't like.
What? You got your air brake in and all those sorts of things, have you?
Yeah.
Could be if you have the turbulence setting very high. It could also be that.
Oh yeah, we have our turbulence set to low.
Could will be.
Might be worth a check.
I think that's under assistance, I believe.
Certainly Dev says, and if you didn't, shame, shame, shame. Yeah, that was a very memorable scene, that was.
I feel like I know more about the memorable scenes from Game of Thrones than anything else because I obviously haven't watched the whole thing, but I feel like I know so much. Of the famous scenes.
Yes. Okay, back in a minute. Hello, Celestial Navigator. Guys, who can remind me? Thinking about the cross section of a wing, there are the bits that go fore and aft, and then there are the stringers that join them together. What are those bits that go fore and aft that give you the aerofoil shape? What are they called?
Oh, actually not sure.
Can't remember. Ribs? I thought it was a different name. Maybe I need more coffee.
I'm gonna have to restart my DCS, I think.
Oh,
Issues.
okay.
It
Okay,
won't
Celestial
take long.
Navigator. Spar, ribs, stringers. Sorry, Jackie? Ooh.
I've never heard those words associated with a plane before, actually.
Oh, haven't you? Okay.
No. Yeah.
Tarnish says, "Leave me kill a mic and Dr. No Thumb if you need any fuel. Come 50 feet to the back of my plane."
Yeah, we need a KT-135 in the sim.
Ah, right. So, not that I didn't believe you, Celestial Navigator, but Google says exactly the same as Celestial Navigator said. They are in fact ribs. Don't know why I've got.
And what was that? Was that the bits that connect the things you said?
No, the things. They're usually vertical things, the shape of the cross section of a wing at a particular point, and they're spaced, and they're all joined together by things called stringers. So you get, I don't know, 4 or 5 stringers going through each of them. Yeah, so they're. But if you look at them, they're the things that have got like holes in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I should know, I suppose. It's been a while though since Celestial Navigator. Okay, I can see that you're starting to get settled there on DCS.
Hopefully soon, yeah.
So I'm going to start rigging my end. So I'm going to kill the sound from Microsoft. I need to stop that music playing. It's not as easy as it sounds. Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Find the 339 playlist. Okay. And you're transmitting sound, yeah?
Yes, I checked all my sound levels and
Spitfire
good.
RAF 100. Good evening to you. So we are at cruise at 34,000 feet over the Alps. We're just heading southeast down the Adriatic coast towards Dubrovnik. We've still got quite a while to go at cruise. We've got 300 miles of cruise, which is 35 minutes. So we're just going to hop across to DCS World. And watch the 339 team do a display for us. So we'll be back. So let's go across and talk to the guys in DCS.
All right.
Hello, DCS World.
Hello. Good
Hello.
evening.
Hello.
Hello.
You are live. Let's cut across the video as well. But what we don't want, so there we go. Get rid of that. And you're transmitting your DCS sound, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So once they've got the jets pointing at you, I'll set those levels.
Music same as last time, and start when I say go.
Zoom out a bit of Energizer. We pipe there to look cool.
Oh, 1 second, getting a massive frame rate. Oops.
So is
Oh,
that
I think it's,
your end, Energizer?
Yeah. It was my DCS.
Okay.
Oh,
And
standby is very unstable.
have you been on the Syria map since the update?
No.
It might be the textures remapping themselves.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
What did you want me to rage?
Just zooming out a little bit. We've piped the cats to look cool while you're getting ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there, right. Okay. So, how many cats have we got, H?
2 at this moment in time, but there will be 3 a bit later.
Okay.
But we're just parked up, engines off, we're not flying just yet.
Oh, that looks great. Yeah. Well, we look forward to those. But in this first set, we're going to watch the 339s, led by FD. Hello, FD.
Hello.
And on his right wing, we have Gowden. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
And on his on FD's left wing, we have Shady. Hello, Shady.
Hello.
And behind him, we have Batfink on number 6. Hello, Batfink.
Hello.
Okay, so I've got the music queued. When you say go, you mean when you start rolling?
Yes.
Okay, will do. Let me just guess at the levels. Ready.
Smoke Master's on. Flaps 1. No speed brake.
2 check.
3 check. 6 check.
On the brakes, Port 97. Off the brakes in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Please gear up now. Flaps up now. back to 90. 90 set, pulling. Rolling right now. Pulling. Standby smoke. Smoke, color on, go. Holding the bank now. Releasing. And reversing left now. Pulling. Holding the bank now. Turning left now. Releasing. Holding the bank now. Turning right now. Releasing. Holding the bank now. Pulling. And running left now. Holding the bank now. Pulling. And rolling out now. Releasing. Holding the bank now. Put set. Clover loop coming up now. Full set, then rolling right now. Holding the bank now and pulling. Releasing. Set. Pulling. Pulling and running left now. Pulling. Holding the bank now. Releasing and rocket, go. Pulling. Releasing and running left. Stem a corkscrew, running out now. Reversing right, sorry.
Ready?
Corkscrew, go. Delta, go. Running out. 290.
2. Wait.
Bar coming up to 95 and pulling. 95 set. And rolling right now. Holding the bank now. Pulling. Power comes up to 90. 90 set. Pulling out now and releasing. Reversing left, holding the bank now and rolling out. Barrel roll to the left, coming up now. Pull, set, and rolling left now. Roll, set. Continue. Holding the bank now. And releasing. Pulling. Releasing. And rolling left now. Holding the bank now. Rolling out now. And releasing. Speed brake out now. Pulling. Rolling right now. Pulling. Holding the bank. Now. And rolling out now. Releasing. Speed brake in now. Working up to 95. 95 set. Rolling left now. Pulling. Holding the bank now. Pulling. Trail, go. Rolling right. Holding the bank now. Parking back to 90. 90 set. Rolling left now and pulling. Holding the bank now. Rolling out now and releasing. Loop. Coming up now and delta, go. Still pulling. Pull, set. Keep the pull. And rolling right now. Brake, brake, go. And smoke off.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the 339 team of the Shadow Display team, led by FD with Gowden, Shady and Blackfink.
Average smoke altitude 3000, heading 300, and speed 250.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Speed.
Rolling left now 250.
Thank you.
Oh, talk to myself, I forgot to push the button.
Rolling. Oh,
Let me do that again.
holding the bank now.
Goblin Zoo says, nice. Dennis says, looking great. Airborne says, this is such a cool move from Trail. Nice ending, says Surly Dev. Magnifique says, Goblin Zeus. Dr. No Thumb says, awesome. I like the
Cool.
pattern. I like the pattern at the end, says
Brake
Surly
out
Dev.
now.
Everyone says,
Right
hey,
now.
it ain't over yet.
Holding the bank now.
Tarnish says, spot on flying, great stuff. Just
Rolling left now.
lining up now for a formation landing.
Holding the bank now. Rolling out now. Are coming up to 90. 90 set. Speed brake in now.
Neuropilot, good evening, says Love the 339. I've
Smoke,
tried it.
white on, go.
I've tried it. Oh, this is not. They are not doing a landing.
Stand by rollbacks. Rollbacks, go.
Beautiful.
Speed brake out now. Welcome back to waiting. 80 set. Rolling. Rolling. Rolling left now. Rolling. Flaps 1 now.
Everyone says nice view from Shady's cockpit.
Rolling left now and rolling. Flaps 2 now. Releasing. And reversing right now. Gear down now. Releasing, holding the bank now. Smoke off, go and landing. Pull right. Roll out. Release. Hold. Right. Pull. Right. Roll out. Release.
6.
Pull.
2.
3.
1. Idle.
Welcome back, guys. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Braking.
Wonderful, wonderful. Amazing flying, says Lee McKellar Mike. And that landing, wow. I'm going to cut back now just to see how the airliner's doing. And then the boys getting ready for the F-14. So, let's see what we've got outside. We've got Cibola, Gaseous Maximus, Tarnish. And, Dr. No Thumb ahead with Grovosaurus, which I think is Surly Dev, off out front. And we've made the turn now. We're on our way down the coast, and we are about a quarter of an hour from top of descent. 100 miles. So Energizer, what did you say I'm going to do here if I'm doing RNAV?
We don't have to do anything yet, do you?
C 920. Well, I've got to set what I want to go down to, haven't I?
Oh yeah.
So-
Same thing as when you enter the altitudes for an ILS.
So just in
Indeed.
case it happens, whilst the guys are still flying, I'm going to set that now. Ooh, 900. That'll have to do.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Okay,
After that, you just do disconnect autopilot, fly manually.
lovely. Ooh, it'll be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay. So what does it look like on DCS? Does it look as if the F-14s are ready?
We're gonna have a server restart.
Okay, right. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Yeah, 1 minute.
So we've got 95 miles, UTC 801. It's 7:49. That gives us 12 minutes. Working our way down the coast now. Beautiful. In a completely different way to the mountains. And over the sea there is Italy.
Server has been restarted. People are
Okay,
joining.
thank you. Just whilst we're waiting, let's see what the weather's like. So when we land, we're looking at, wow, 1022 on the Barrow at 18 degrees. That is a lot cooler, actually.
That's lovely weather.
Yeah, 1022. Let's put that in here. And yeah, 18 degrees. Let me put that in here.
Yeah, with that kind of weather at this time, I should move down there.
Yeah, it's only going to get warmer, isn't it?
Yeah.
The temperature is 18, I said, didn't I? And 100 degrees at 5.
And you would put the minimum at that page as well.
Yeah, okay.
On the right side.
Which is barometric 920. Good to go. 77 miles. So during the F14 display, guys, it might well be that we have top of descent, depending on what your setup is. Good luck. Okay.
It'll be fine, Steve.
How are we doing on DCS?
Getting there.
30 seconds.
Lovely. And is it the Bad Kitties playlist?
Maybe new Tomcat first, then the Bad Kitties.
Okay, sounds complicated. New Tomcat. And when do I switch?
As soon as you see FDM frozen takeoff. So as soon as you hear me say go, basically.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a feed from FD, so when I see them,
Steve, was my audio levels fine, or should I increase it more?
Up. Always up.
Well, I've adjusted yours to be as high as I dare.
I can increase it further.
Yes, do. It's Tomcat.
I'm expecting it to be louder anyway because they're Tomcats, so I'll probably have to
90%
to bring it back down.
I might be deaf, but it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, careful it doesn't distort. Okay.
No, I won't.
Deaf by a Tomcat, no better way.
If you gotta go.
Ready.
Okay, so let's flick back to Energizer's feed. Right, and when do I play the new Tomcat?
Just tell me to go and play.
Okay, here we go then. 3, 2, 1, roll. A fabulous display by HCBR, leader of the Shadow display team in his F-14 Tomcat. Thank you, H.
Yes, Steve. Stand by. Go. Rolling left now. Holding back. 350. Two. Power. Set. Rolling out. Speed brake out now. Music, Steve.
Music's already playing.
Okay. Rolling right now. Speed brake in now. Power. Tightening. Rolling left now. Smoke on, go. Releasing. Tightening. Rolling out. Rolling right now. Hold that. Holding the bank now. Tightening. Rolling right now. Tightening. Holding the bank. Tightening. Releasing. Rolling out now. Trail. Get. Loop. Going up now. Pegment. Set tightening. Holding it. Pair back. Delta, go. Pair set. Little left. Release. Coming up now. Set. Tightening. Rolling. Left. Now. Holding it there. Keep it. Holding the bank now. Tightening. Release. Rolling out now. Wide, go. Power up to the burner. Set, dump on, go. Coming up now. Burner off. High bear. I come back. Ready? Break, break, go. Dump off.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the mad physics from Shadow Display Team, made by HCBR, with Frozen on his right wing and FD on his left wing.
Slowing for 300. Wings going to auto. 280.
Gaudian says hot. Surly Dev says, ooh, that sunset with those effects. Nice. Goblin suits spectacular. Dr. No Thumb says, what a shot. Awesome.
Slowing to 250. Turning left.
Echelon left.
Echelon left. Rolling out. Hands up. 8.5.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Up to the right. Burner on the brake. Number order. One away.
Two away.
Burn off. Speed limit. Gears down. Turning final.
Turning final.
Land on the right.
Fabulous. What a moment of display. That is the best I've seen about Kiddish. That was just lovely. Wow.
My arm hurts.
That's a good.
It's frozen down. FD on final. Very nice, says Jake. Well done, guys.
So, Steve,
Right, I need to get back to Microsoft. There are busy things to be done. Okay, catch you later.
see you soon.
See you soon. Hello, Microsoft.
Hello, Steve.
Oh.
Oh, it's all
Hello.
happening, isn't it? Look at this. So here we are, we're at 4,000 feet. This is the bit that Energizer said, no, it'll be easy. I've never done it before.
Oh, it would be.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just in time, says Tom. Yep. Let's see where we are.
And also, hello, Nick, in voice. It's been a while.
Nick?
Yeah, hey Steve. Hey, guys.
Nick! Hello! Welcome!
If you look out your left wing,
Left wing.
I'm
Are you
Right
the
there.
F4 team? Fantastic. Welcome and perfect timing.
I hope it's acceptable. I don't actually have the Phoenix 320. So
Of course, yeah. I probably look like a jumbo jet or something ridiculous, or worse, a bonanza.
it looks about the same size and shape as a 320.
Oh, that could be a lot worse then. That's fine.
I mean, it's got a pointy nose, which God knows what that decision was.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Who has a pointy nose?
To be fair, at least it's resembling an airliner of some sort.
And here we've got F-22, which I guess is Dr. No Thumb. Airborne rookie in the Hunter now. Okay. Looks like somebody
easy to fly.
has bust the TFR. Are you Air Force One? Oh dear. What's the TFR?
temporary flight restriction.
Oh, was that me?
It means those things are imposed when someone important or something's happening, and if you fly in them, then bad things happen to you, involving fighter jets flanking you, I think.
Oh, I see. Yes. So yeah, I wouldn't have all this attention unless I'd done something wrong or I was very important. You get an escort from the Loud Boys. Oh, so Nick and Dr. No Thumb from now on are going to be referred to as the Loud Boys. How have you been keeping, Nick?
Good, busy, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I can really imagine. Yeah. So everything's gathering pace nicely.
Yes, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But I do keep an eye on the channel, and it's really great to see what you guys are doing. I'm excited to see the 339s on display.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful to see, isn't it? We've had our challenges this spring with the 18 breaking the way it did, but when it's actually done, it's forced the boys. They were very down to start with because it's their favorite display plane, and it was broken in such a bad way. So what they've ended up doing is bringing the 339s to display standard and the bad kitties as well, the F-14s, which is just fabulous.
What happened to the 18? Sorry.
Eagle Dynamics improved it, and now we can't fly it.
Oh dear.
So take, for example, if you're pulling up into a barrel roll, you'll pull some G and then you'll push the sticks sideways, but keep the G. You will lose speed, and as you drop below, I think it might be 270 knots. It's a very precise time.
260, I think it is.
Is it 260?
Yeah.
That G that you've got will suddenly go to 0.
Oh.
And as you go over the other side of the barrel roll, well, you start increasing speed again as you go through a different speed. I think it might be 300 and something. You get it all back again. That's really that's really not what we want.
And the delta formation that can throw everything into a soup.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Right. So what am I doing? What are we doing? So
you're lined up right now?
What am I? So I'm at 2,500. I am.
There's a runway in front of you, Steve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is not going to go well, is it?
It's 5 to 10 degrees to your left.
Thank you.
Press approach. You should be able to just press approach, nothing else.
How can an aircraft get its pilot to where it is now, and the pilot still doesn't know what to do?
It's the shadows.
I've never done an RNAV before, and he said it would be easy. Am I fully configured? No.
Yes. Yeah. No. It says final lap on the approach or on the PFD. You should be fine.
Not any sound. That's not helping. Oh. It says what?
Does it say on the icon there? Oh, I think you're fine now. It probably warned about the gear and the flaps. If the gear was still coming out.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget to set your auto brake.
I can't see a runway. All I can see is a white patch.
It's going to be one eventually.
White patch.
Is it foggy? There's a runway for me.
No, it's just a white blur.
Really? Oh, I don't have the world update for here. Maybe this was a world downgrade.
Yes.
I see a runway.
Lucky you.
I don't have nothing installed.
I'm assuming Druid Zeus is on the runway. Not Druid Zeus, who says on the runway? Dr. No Time. I think he's following the runway. So as you get close to 900 or pretty much on it, you have to disconnect the autopilot.
Disconnected. Nick lands underneath me. Go on, go down, go down. It's very floaty.
Yeah, that's a fly-by-wire system for you.
Nice bounce.
Thanks. He said there wouldn't be a drama. It was dramatic.
Went completely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told the RNAV approach isn't difficult.
Okay. It was fine.
I think we picked probably the hardest airport to practice it, but
oh great, yeah. I need to speak with FD.
Seeing as you couldn't see the runway because it didn't exist.
It wasn't easy to see. It was very, very. I suppose it was just the reflection of the sun, and but
I think it just blends in.
The cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related.
Oh, there's far away.
However,
really close
we
by.
ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet. Personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated.
Obviously, the next thing you need to practice, Steve, now that you know how to do an RNAV approach, is to fly into Gibraltar and do a visual approach.
Ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Oh, really? No. Yeah, maybe. Brilliant.
To be fair, that is a bit hard in the Phoenix because it feels like you're constantly fighting the fly-by-wire system.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because it's obviously manual on the visual approach.
Yeah. So what's been going on, Nick? Well, I've got a 146 now, and yeah, I see why Acord likes it, and FD and Energizer like it so much. I didn't feel confident enough to be flying it in the sim today. Oh yes, DCS. They seems to be restricting us on the fun budget. We can't play yak ball anymore because.
Oh, why?
Wait, you for those people who don't know what helicopter yak ball is, at DCS we set the Hueys to immortal, and we have two teams and we play football with a yak. So basically, you end up with these indestructible Hueys bouncing flown into an indestructible yak, and trying to play football with it. You can't make the Hueys indestructible anymore.
Oh, interesting.
Which sort of ruins the game. You can get away with it if you hit the yak at less than 30 knots. It's really tricky. It's very frustrating. It's funny to watch, but it's just very frustrating. So we started inventing a new game, basically to do with Hueys and picking up strop loading. And when you've got a strop with a heavy load on it in DCS, this thing really, really swishes around and pulls you all over the sky. And we thought, there's a game in this. This would be brilliant. And in the last update a few days ago, that doesn't work in multiplayer anymore. So we've had some challenges.
Oh, no.
We're looking forward to some updates in Microsoft and DCS to fix some of these things.
Yeah.
Either that or we are reinstalling FSX again.
Yeah. Or maybe X-Plane. So we'll see how it all progresses. We were hoping to have an airshow stream in April with all sorts of things, but with the broken 18s, that sort of put pay to that because we've had to put training time into all sorts of things which we didn't plan to have to put training time into.
So what's the next thing they're going to break? The warbird?
Well, that's the only thing that, yeah. But so we haven't been streaming for quite a few Thursdays now, really, because we're just going to spend so much time doing the training. Plus, there's a smaller team for planning the streams now as well. So for that, we've just been streaming on the Sundays, which has made it a little bit easier for us to cope with some of the things that both simulators have been throwing at us. I've only just managed to get my A320 Phoenix working again because that went a bit weird after the latest update. But it's fine.
I have a camera, Steve. If you
lovely. Let's play out with Energizer's cam. There we go. That's much nicer. Tarnish says, that was good. Thanks, everyone. Till next time, take care and fly safe. Goblin Zoo says, late. Some long stutters. Oh, okay. Luckily enough, I didn't get that. Gaseous Maximus, thank you for the fun day Sunday. Oh, that's a great note. Thank you. You're very welcome. And so who's that? Is that True Zeus coming in late?
It is 5,000
Yeah,
feet.
sounds as if he had some problems there. Brilliant. Thank you very much, everybody, for flying along. It's been great to have the fighter escort as well. They've looked fantastic. And that Dreamliner is huge, isn't it? So we're looking
I think
forward.
Nick is flying a ghost plane because casino pilots.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know whether you can switch that on or off, whether it's an option or whether it's just Microsoft.
Oh, yeah, might not be able to.
Yeah, so it's a thing in some of the Spitfires, isn't it? There's a lot of excitement on DCS for the F4 Phantom that's supposed to be coming out but got delayed.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
So, you know, the board...
Eventually there's going to be some good things at DCS.
Tarnish has put some pics on Discord. I look forward to seeing those. I think with the fighter jets, that'll be super cool to see. Thank you very much. And right, so from me, Steve Solo, and everybody in voice, thank you very much. We'll see you next Sunday, and good night.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
Display team. They do precision flying all the time, and there are some times that the scenery looks so good that you just sort of like, oh wow, that's like a real air show. So 3 cheers and welcome on into the Shadow Display team. I think Danny's waiting for me to get out of the way here. And I hope all is well with you. I hear there's been some increases in DCS World scenery lately, and I'll bet I hear that's looking really good. Uh-oh, I've got a building in the way. I've got autogen right in the way. Look at this. We're gonna have to dodge that building. Okay, we can cross over from Julia Tequila here. Next flight is Cold the Beer Run. Grab a